Hey guys, I am Sarah Kroger. I'm one of the coaches on our team. Happy Friday. You guys made it most of the way through the week, but the weekend is coming. How do you handle the weekend when you're trying to make healthy choices? Around here, we follow an 80-20 rule. So we try to eat well and make good decisions about our food. Our goal is 80% of the time. Because nobody's perfect, and because it's okay to have a glass of wine. It's okay to have birthday cake at a party. It's okay to enjoy a treat. There's nothing that you have to give up forever. And that's kind of what people tend to think about when they're on these journeys. There might be a phase of life where you've decided you're going to give up something, and obviously if you have some kind of a health concern, there might be something that you need to give up forever. Obviously, you have to not eat peanuts if you have an allergy, or I have a daughter who can't have even a taste of something with gluten in it. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about just normal things that people think are these big no-nos that they can't ever have even a bite of. So we shoot for that 80% mark because that is realistic, and it allows for us to change our relationship with food and still enjoy the treats out there. But then you're having a piece of cake because you've chosen a piece of cake, not because you're compelled to have a piece of cake, not because you're sad and you need to eat your feelings. So going into the weekend, I want you to think about this 80-20 concept, but I also want to introduce you, if you've never heard of it before, to the concept of choosing your 10s. So what does that even mean? So your 10s are, if you were to go to a party or to a potluck or to a brunch or something like that, you were to look at all this stuff out on the table and you were to evaluate it. When I go to my mom's house for something like that, she always has an Entenmann's coffee cake. My dad loves them. So she always has one. And I always look at it and I'm like, oh, look at that bread and that frosting and the cinnamon and all that kind of stuff. Gotta have some of that. And I taste it and I'm always disappointed. And I need to remind myself ahead of time that that is not a 10 for me. When I am looking at all of those things out on the display, out on the buffet table, that Entenmann's coffee cake, not a 10. Maybe a 6, maybe an 8, maybe a 2, depends on what it is. I'm going to evaluate those foods, and I'm only going to eat the ones that I'm going to taste and I'm going to love every single bite of. Sorry, this is real life with 5 kids. So I'm going to look at those things and I'm going to say, what are my 10s? And I am not going to waste my 20% of healthy eating on things that aren't 10s. If I am going to splurge a little bit and have something that is not a healthy choice, I'm going to make sure it counts. And then again, you're not going to eat the whole cake. You're going to have a piece of it. Maybe you're going to leave a last bite just on principle or something like that. So when I look at it, I know chicken wings for me are a 10. Oh man, they're so good. But now, if it's a flavor that I don't like, my husband likes the ones that'll burn your face off. They're so spicy. And I don't. So I'm not going to eat those if he gets them just because they're chicken wings. I'm going to get something that I really am going to enjoy, and I'm going to have that. Chocolate, I really like creme brulee, those kinds of things. I'm not going to have them every day. I'm not going to have them all the time. But when I look at those things, those are 10s. That's where I'm going to pick. And I'm going to pass by that Entenmann's coffee cake that I don't even really like anyway. So I want you to post below, what are some things, you think about your 10s, think about your plan for the weekend, think about what you have coming up, think about when you make a plate. Autumn Calabrese, she's the one who does the 21-day fix. She talks about filling your plate with veggies first, and that really there's no excuse when people say, I'm going somewhere and I'm not really in control of the food. They take that as a free pass to just eat anything under the sun, and that's not okay. You have to look at it and evaluate what's there and make good choices within your conditions. So fill your plate with veggies first, only have your 10s, and maybe only have 1 cookie instead of 17 cookies. Maybe not the whole sleeve of Thin Mints, maybe just 1 or 2. or whatever it is. So post below, what are your 10s? What are the things that you're facing this weekend that you're going to have? And what are you going to do to walk away from the things that you're not going to eat, that just aren't you? So my name is Sarah Kroger. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I'm so glad that you joined us this week.